in the first period, what we seen some in first period what we seen some problems, that is important 8-mark problems. Uh, Given non-empty set with defined some binary operation, we have to show that there is an group or not. Okay. So just I move on to the next problem. Quickly we can recall it. So consider the next problem. That is consider the groups Z2 comma plus Z3 comma plus on G. So we know that we know that Z2 comma addition modulo 2, Z3 comma addition modulo 3, both are groups. Now I am going to define some sets, say G, which is nothing but Z2 cross Z3. That means G is the set of all order pair. The first coordinate, that is x coordinate, belongs to Z2 and y coordinate belongs to Z3. So choose two elements from G because G is a set of all order pair. Then apply the binary operation dot. There is nothing but the sum of corresponding coordinates. That is, just add the x coordinate. This is nothing but x coordinate of the resultant one. Adding the corresponding y coordinate. That is nothing but resultant of my y coordinate. Now I have to check whether G is a group of order 6 or not. Okay. So definitely we will prove it. Even though in last problem given two groups, we have to show that G cross H is a group. In that problem, I was asked one thing, that is whether is it possible to prove G cross H is abelian group. The answer is no, because G comma composition H comma star, we know only group. We don't know what is our G, what is our H, what is our composition, what is our star. But here the proof is we have to prove G is a group of order 6, but we know that what is your G, what is your binary operation are both groups. So in that case, they share. Suppose they asking prove G is a group, it's enough. Suppose they may asking G to prove G is an abelian group with a finite order or abelian group of order 6. That is also possible. Okay. First, I define two sets. The set Z2 is nothing but 0, 1, Z3 nothing but 0, 1, 2. Why I am write like this? This is 0 class, this is 1 class. This is 0 class, 1 class, 2 class. That is, when you divide any number by 3, the remainder is 0, that number belongs to 0 class. The remainder is 1, that number belongs to 1 class. The remainder is 2, that number belongs to 2 class. So only I call this is a classes. Now from these two I have to construct my G. G is nothing but Z2 cross Z3. That means I have to pick one element from Z2, then another element from Z3. That's all. The combination is 6 combination. There is 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2. There are 6 elements. So now I have to prove this. So just I write the 6 element row as well as column. Okay. Then just apply the binary operation dot. So the dot is defined by, there is nothing but, if you apply the dot for two elements, the result is nothing but sum of corresponding x coordinate, then sum of corresponding y coordinate. So 0, 0 is nothing but 0, 0, 0, 0 dot 0, 1 means 0, 1. Just add it. There is addition coordinate wise. The addition is defined by coordinates wise. Okay. So if you consider, easily you can fill the table. Okay, if you observe the table, each and every element of the table belongs to G. Therefore, closed axiom satisfied. Always this is an addition, because here I use the coordinate wise addition. So coordinate wise addition is always associative. So associative axiom is over. An identity axiom, choose if you choose any element from G, add with some element, you will get the same element. There is nothing but clearly my 0, 0 is an identity element. Okay, then how do you find the inverse? So go horizontally, you have to move. Whenever I set the identity element stop, then just move on to vertically. Okay, so inverse of 0, 0 is 0, 0. The inverse of 0, 1 is nothing but 0, 2. The inverse of 0, 2 is nothing but 0, 1. The inverse of 1, 0 is nothing but 1, 0. The inverse of 1 comma 1 is nothing but 1 comma 2. The inverse of 1 comma 2 is nothing but 1 comma 1. Okay. So I think clearly you can understand. So if it is finite, all the problem the same procedure from the table closest satisfy, associative always satisfy. You have to identify your identity element. You have to identify your inverse element. Okay. This is what I shown here. So clearly from the above table, competitive axiom satisfied. So G is abelian group. Okay. Badly you can write it. There is not a problem. Okay, next example, prove that in earlier I say that ZP star comma dot P form an finite abelian group. Here I shown just I show one example. So Z7 star comma dot 7 form an finite abelian group. Quickly we can recall. So quickly we can go through it. So Z7 star means start from 1, end with 6. Okay, just apply the multiplication model. When you multiply two numbers, which is greater than 1, then greater than 7, then divided by 7, write the remainder. That's all. This is the filling of the table. When you observe this table, similar case, similar to previous case, all the entries belongs to Z7 star, therefore closest satisfied. Multiplication model is also associative, always mutative. The identity action is nothing but 1 because under multiplication always 1 is identity element. Then what is the inverse element? So inverse of 1 is 1, inverse of 2 is nothing but 4, inverse of 3 is nothing but 5, inverse of 4 is nothing but 2, the inverse of 5 is 3, inverse of 6 is 6. So inverse axiom satisfied. So all the entries in the above table belongs to Z7, closed property satisfied. Multiplication modulo is always associative commutative. 1 belongs to Z7 star, be the identity element, if identity axiom satisfied. The inverse of 1 is 1, the inverse of 2 is 4, inverse of 3 is 5, inverse of 4 is 2, inverse of 5 is 3, inverse of 6 is 6. Therefore, all the element has the inverse element in Z7 star. Therefore, inverse axiom satisfied. Since in Z7 stars are finite, therefore even Z7 star comma dot 7 forms an finite abelian group. Okay. So simple one, easily you can recall. This is also not an important problem. This is not an important problem, but the previous one, G is defined by Z2 cos Z. That is an important problem. Okay. So wherever I introduce the attention symbol, that is an important problem. This is another problem they may ask in a 2 mark or some. This is not so much important, but this different group. Okay, that is U9. U9 means nothing but this is called multiplicative group. That means suppose U9 means I have to pick a element such a way that the GCD of element A and 9 is 1. That is, I have to collect the number which is relatively prime to 9. The U9 is a set, that is nothing but the collection of element which is relatively prime to 9. So what do you mean by relatively prime? The GCD of element and 9 is 1. So such collection is called U9. So U9 is nothing but set of earlier such that the GCD of 9 and A is 1, that is relatively prime to 9. Form an abelian group under multiplication modulo 9. 9. Okay. So just list out the GCD of 1 comma 9 is 1, so I can insert the element 1. GCD of 9 comma 2 is 1, so I can insert the element 2. The GCD of 9 comma 3 is 3, so I cannot insert 3 here. So GCD of 9 comma 4 is 1, so I can insert 4. The GCD of 9 comma 5 is 1, I can insert 5. The GCD of 9 comma 6 is 3, so I cannot insert 6. GCD of 7 comma 9 is 1, so I can insert 7. GCD of 9 comma 8 also 1, I can insert 8. Okay, 9, GCD of 9 comma 9, that is 9, so I cannot insert. Okay, so see here I have to such elements which is less than 9 and relatively prime to 9, that is called U9. The U9 is nothing but the collection of element which is relatively prime to 9 as well as less than 9. Okay, so using those elements 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, just apply multiplication model, easily you can prove this. This is an infinite abelian group. Sorry. This is an finite abelian group. Easily you can verify. Go through my notes because up to today there are 6 hours. using the 6 I introduced only group examples only. We have to see lot of theorem problems also. So you have to refer yourself this problem. Okay. Note. In general, for every n belongs to Z plus, the set of all positive integers. If U1 is defined by, in general, that is in general, U1 is forms an abelian group. Okay. U1 is formed in Zn comma plus an abelian group. Z P star comma dot P is an abelian group. Here U1 is forms an abelian group. U1 is nothing but fix your n, then find the number which is less than n, then relatively prime to n, collect such collection. So collect the such collection, apply the multiplication model n, you will get the finite abelian group. This group U1 comma dot is called group of unit. The another name of unit is called group of units. The definition unit will be seen in the ring theory. Okay. Unit means each and every, suppose an element has an inverse element, that element is called by unit. An element has an inverse element, that element is called by unit. Okay. So UN is called group of units. Okay, the last one, that is the cardinality of UN. There is a number of elements in UN is denoted by pi n. Already you familiar with this definition in unit Euler pi function. Euler pi function means this is defined by the number, the count. That is the number, pi n is nothing but Euler pi function. That is the definition of Euler pi function. Already we seen that in unit 5. That means pi of n denoting the count of number such that that is less than or equal to n and relatively prime to n. That is less than n and relatively prime to n. Thus, that count is called by Euler pi function. So in our group of units, there is U1 comma dot. If we choose the cardinality, that's something but pi n. Okay, suppose what is the how many? This is a one more question. So what is the how many elements in U9? How many elements in U9 means that is pi of 9. How many elements in U13? That is nothing but pi of 13. This is an important 2 mark. From this hint, we can ask many questions in 1 mark. 1 mark. Okay, that is objective questions. So this is an important hint. As well as you have to know that U1 comma dot is a group of units. Unit means in that set each and every element has the inverse element. Okay. Okay, up to this we seen many basic problem. Okay. Just I want to present next one. Okay, next. So this is the first important topic in unit 1 because before you studied all the group structure in your discrete mathematics also. So from my expectation is the 8 mark they may ask from permutation group or cyclic group. Okay, because in unit 1 more concentrate on permutation group and cyclic group. Mostly 99% of getting 8 mark from this type of permutation group. Okay, in the topic of permutation group, definitely they will ask 8 mark. 99% of chance getting 8 mark from this topic. Okay, permutation group. What do you mean by permutation group? So permutation of a group A, that means permutation of a set A. A is a non-empty set. For the set I define permutation, that means it's a function from A to A that both 1 to 1 or not to. So permutation is nothing but a set to itself. I have to construct a function which is 1 to 1 onto, that is called permutation. A permutation of a set A is a function from A to A that is both 1 to 1 and onto. A permutation group of a set A is a set of all permutations of A that forms and groups under the function composition. That is, permutation means a set. From the set I can construct 1 to 1 onto function, that is called permutation of the set. What do you mean by permutation group? In a set A, you have to collect set of all permutations of A. See, for one set, I can construct many many one-to-one function. If it is finite set, my permutations are finite. If it is infinite set, my permutations are infinite. Okay. So, suppose the given set A, I have to collect all such collections of permutations of A that forms a group under the function composition. Then we can say that that group is called by permutation group. That means given a set, from that I have to construct a one-to-one onto function. Okay, the collection of one-to-one onto function put into the set. Under the binary operation, here the binary operation is nothing but function composition. So the given set is set of all permutation. My binary is function composition. So A comma my function composition is nothing but the set of all permutations of A comma function composition is nothing but form and group. Okay. So this is called permutation group. For example, if we define a permutation of alpha of the set 1, 2, 3, 4. Suppose I have a set A whose elements are 1, 2, 3, 4, only 4 elements. How do we define the permutation? Permutation means from A to A, I have to construct one-to-one onto function. That means I have to assign one to itself. The set A has 4 elements 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have to assign 1, 2, 3, 4 to 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So many such assigning is possible. That is, here I assigning 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 1, 4 to 4. This is one such permutation. You may assume you may assign 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4. That is the identity element in permutation group. Okay. If you assign in many ways, you will get the many permutation, but easily you can count the number of elements in the permutation group, because here we have 4 elements. I have in how many ways we can assign this 4 element to itself. That is the set A to itself, how many permutations are possible? That is nothing but 4p4. There is nothing but 4 factorial elements are possible in that permutation group of a set A. Okay. So here one such permutation is exists. Okay. More convenient way to express this correspondence, write alpha in array form is the most convenient structure. So the given element is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 is map onto 2, 2 is map onto 3, 3 is map onto 1, 4 is map onto 4. This is nothing but permutation of a set A. This is one such permutation of set A. Many way you can assign it. Okay. How many possible how many permutation possible in A? Here the elements of A is 4, so the 4 factorial elements are possible. So 4 factorial permutations are possible for a given set A, whose number of elements is 4. Consider another permutation beta of the set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a set with 6 elements. I can assign some. I can map some manner. Okay, that is not a problem. I assign 1 to 5, 2 to 3, 3 to 1, 4 to 6, 5 to 6, 6 to 4. So the array form of beta is nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is a domain element. What is your 4 domain element? This is nothing but your input value. This is nothing but your output value. So mathematically, this is nothing but my domain value. This is nothing but my range value or codomain values. Okay. So I can assign 1 to 5, 2 to 3, 3 to 1, 4 to 6, 5 to 2, 6 to 4. This is another permutation. So of a set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So suppose you want to make a permutation group with set. That means there are 6 factorial permutations are possible by using this set, because the number of elements in that set is 6. So possible permutations are 6 factorial. So this is most important topic, composition of permutation. Please listen. There are 2 possibility of composition of permutation. Okay, because this is a 1-to-1, the permutation is nothing but 1-to-1 on 2. So either I can go forward or I can use the backward. But here I am going to define only backward. The similar way you can define forward also. Please listen carefully. composition of a permutations. Composition of permutation in array notation is carried out from right to left by going from top to bottom, then again from top to bottom. Array notation is carried out from right to left, going from top to bottom, then again from top to bottom. I will show you. Example. Here I take two permutations, is sigma and gamma. Okay, sigma and gamma. Sigma is nothing but the permutation sigma is defined by 1 map onto 2, 2 map onto 4, 3 map onto 3, 4 map onto 5, 5 map onto 1. The permutation gamma defined like this, there is 1 map onto 5, 2 map onto 4, 3 map onto 1, 4 map onto 2, 5 map onto 3. Now I have to do composition between these two permutations. Okay. See, listen. So there are two compositions exist. One is sigma composition gamma or gamma composition sigma. Both are not equal. Both are not equal. So you have to keep in your mind. So permutation group is not an abelian group. Okay. Sometimes in general it is not an abelian group. Rare casely only you make it abelian group. Okay, see that. So how do you apply the? First I write the gamma. Next I write the. So first I write the sigma. Next I write the gamma. Okay, because in previous slide, what is your sigma? 1 map onto 2. What is your gamma? 1 map onto 5. Can you see this example? So this is sigma, this is gamma. How do you apply the composition? That means from right to left. What I told that from right to left. So what's your right? Right is this is gamma. Left is your sigma. From right to left, I going to top to bottom. There is 1 map onto 5. Then again, just 5 you have to find in sigma. Then sigma 5 is map onto 1. Finally, I conclude that 1 is map onto 1. So then from right to left, 2 is map onto 4, 4 is map onto 5. Finally, I conclude that 2 is map onto 5. 3 is map onto 1, then 1 is map onto 2. Finally, I can conclude that 3 is map onto 2. 4 is map onto 2, then 2 is map onto 4. Finally, I conclude that 4 is map onto 4. 5 is map onto 3, 3 is map onto 3. Finally, I conclude that 5 is map onto 3. Okay, clear? So right to left you have to apply one. First you have to find the image of 1 in the gamma. The image is 5. Then again find the image of 5 in sigma. That is nothing but image of 1 in that is a image of 1 is nothing but 1. That is nothing but our composition map. Okay. So image of 1 is 5. So image of 5 is 1. Finally I conclude that image of 1 is 1. Okay. Finally, the image of 1 is 1, image of 2 is 5, image of 3 is 2, image of 4 is 4, image of 5 is 3. Okay, this is an composition. This is one way. The another way, this is I use the backward composition method. You can apply the forward composition method also. So that is. So 1 map onto 2, that means 2 map onto 4. You will get the different permutation. See, here I see always composition means I have to go backward. Okay, but this is an one-to-one onto function. So here the possible forward direction also possible. Okay, but composition means always you have to back right to left combination only. That is composition. Okay, but here our permutation is one-to-one onto, so I can use backward or forward. But both are not equal. Okay, but in one problem, suppose you using backward. That problem you have to apply backward only. If another suppose you use the forward method, you can apply the forward method whole problem only forward. You cannot mix it for one permutation forward, one permutation backward. That is wrong. Only if you take a one problem, so fully apply backward or fully apply forward. So forward means the map of 1 is 2. So map of 2 is 4. Finally, the map of 1 is 4. So 1 map onto 4. What is your 2? 2 map onto 4, 4 map onto 2, so 2 is map onto 2. 3 is map onto 3, 3 is map onto 1, finally 3 map onto 1. 4 is map onto 5, 5 is map onto 3, so finally 4 is map onto 3. 5 is map onto 1, 1 is map onto 5, finally 5 is map onto 5. This is another uh, composition. Okay, this is forward. Earlier I teach is that is backward. Either one way you have to use it. This is the original definition. If you find the composition of sigma and gamma for 1, first I have to find the image of 1 in gamma, then I have to find the image of that values in sigma. This is the original procedure. Backward is the original procedure. Similarly, suppose I want to find the image of composition map for 2. So first I have to find the image of 2 in gamma, then I have some number. I have to find the image of that number in sigma. That is your composition map, the image of the composition map for 2. Okay, similarly you can see this other things. Okay, permutation group and symmetric group. Yes, a little bit different is there. When you see the definition, you may think that both are same, but it's a slightly different between permutation group and symmetric group. Okay. In general, permutation group for n symbols, symmetric group for n numbers. Okay. So A equal to 1, 2, 3 up to n. Symmetric group of Sn. From this only they may ask 8-mark problem. Symmetric group. Okay. So symmetric group is a particular case of permutation group. Okay. So set A is equal to 1, 2, 3 up to n. If it is Sn, I choose up to n. If it is S3, I choose 1, 2, 3. If it is S4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The set of all permutation of A is called symmetric group of degree n and is denoted by Sn under the composition map. So what do you mean by symmetric group? Sn means I have to choose a set start from 1 to n. Then I have to collect all the permutation of A. Then applying the function composition, we can say that A is an symmetric group of degree n and it is denoted by Sn. The elements of Sn have the form. So the permutation, already you know that this is a permutation. 1, 2, 3 up to etc. n. So this is image of 1 under the permutation alpha. This is image of 2 under the permutation alpha. This is image of n under the permutation alpha. So how many permutations are possible? N factorial. That is nothing but number of elements in Sn. So suppose in 2 mark they ask what is the number of elements in S3? The answer is 3 factorial. What is the number of element in S6? That is 6 factorial, and so on. This is an important 1 mark. Suppose subjective type means such example you may expect. One thing very you have to note that in early case I show the I told that permutations group is not enabling group. Okay, some cases it possible, some cases not possible. But Sn always Sn is a non-abelian group when n is greater than or equal to 3. If it is n equal to, it's a abelian group, possible of getting abelian group. But if it's n is greater than or equal to 3, that is S3, S4, S5, S6, etc., all are non-abelian group. Okay. Please refer the video once again. Okay. Example for symmetry group. Let S3 denote the set of all one-to-one function from 1 to 3. Because S3 means I choose a set 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then collect the set of all one-to-one function of the set A, that is nothing but the set S3. So S3 is nothing but symmetry group under the function composition. So then S3 is under function composition is a group with 6 elements. Okay. Already I told that Sn is a symmetry group. Here n equal to 3, there is a symmetry group. For n3, you have to choose the set 1, 2, 3. The number of elements in S3 is 3 factorial, that is 6 elements. The 6 elements are, this is 6 elements. Already told that this is 6 possible element. Sir, how do you write like this? You can give any name, that is not a problem. Okay, please listen, I will explain this. After this, I will show another thing also. Okay, here S3 means 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 means I know that there are 6 elements. So write 6 permutation 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. then I have to write the all possible combination of 1, 2, 3. Okay. So first I can write 1, 2, 3. Okay, fix 1, then rearrange the 2 and 3. So you will get 3, 2. Okay, this is first permutation is just identity map. So 1 map onto 1, 2 map onto 3 map onto 3. Then fixed 1. Then interchange these two, you will get 3, 2. Okay, there is no other possible. If you fixing 1, the one possible is other possible is 2, 3. One possible, the another possible 3, 2. Okay. Then if we fix 2, one possibility 1, 3, the another possibility is 3, 1. Okay. If we fix 3, the one possibility is 1, 2, the another possibility is 2, 1. So up to this, see, I will mark it. Easily I can write it. First I can fix 1, 1. Okay. If we fix 1, 1, the one possibility is 2, 3, another combination is 3, 2. That is 2 map onto 2, 3 map onto 3. The another possible 2 map onto 3, 3 map onto 2. Okay. This is over. Then another one, if you fix 2 map onto 2, I can fix this. So another possible map, 1 map onto 1, 3 map onto 3. The another possible 1 map onto 3, 3 map onto 1. That is this one. This is second. If you fix 3 map onto 3, one possible is 1 map onto 1, 2 map onto 2. Another possible 1 map onto 2, 2 map onto 1. There is nothing but this one. So sorry, this is one. The previous one, this is. If you fix 2, one possible is 1, 3, another possible is 3, 1. If you fix 3, the one possible is 1, 2, the another possible is 2, 1. So now I got 4 elements. Okay. What are the another possible? Okay. If I fix, okay, see this. So another possible 1, 2, 3. I start from 1 map onto 1. The another possible I mapping 1 to 2. Then cyclically I can map 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 1. Okay, I will get the another possible. Okay. Now, similarly, I start with 1 to 3. Again cyclic after 3. So 1 is first, 2 is 3, 2 is second, 3 is third. The fourth is again 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 cyclic way. Okay, here I start with 3, so cyclic way I can fill it 3, 1, 2. Clear? Do you have any doubt? First identify. Later I will tell you how do you naming these all permutation in your own way. You can name it. That is not a problem. This is one way of finding permutation. This is one way of finding the permutation. Okay. I will tell you one by one. I will tell you. So please listen. So here I stop my presentation. Okay. So I will present by my mobile. Okay. Please wait few seconds. Okay, my mobile screen is visible. Please anyone reply. My voice is audible. When I presenting by my mobile, I don't know whether my voice is audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. See, listen. So I know that my set A is equal to 1, 1, 2, 3. This I know. Okay. How do you fix the name for the permutation? That is important. Okay. Uh, in last slide, I show epsilon, alpha, alpha square, beta, alpha square beta, alpha beta, like that. So how do you define the name like that? Okay, I will explain. Okay. See, the first permutation I choose the identity permutation. Say I can say this E. Okay, 1, 2, 3. This is a first permutation, that is identity permutation. That means 1 map onto 1, 2 map onto 2, 3 map onto 3. Okay. In any way you can choose the next permutation. There is no restriction on collecting the next permutation. I know that there are 6 different permutations. Okay. Just first I define my alpha or A. Okay, my first permutation A. I can define in any way. Okay, I can define in any way. That is my choice. Okay. So the second is I can fix A is 1. Okay. Then I can change 2 and 3. So this is I can change, because in previous case I assigned 2 to 2, 3 to 3. In this case I rearrange 2 to 3, 3 to 2. Okay, this is my first choice. Otherwise we can start any permutation. That is not a problem. Okay. Then if I assign a single permutation, then try to find the square of that permutation. The next step, I have to find the square of that permutation. That is 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2 into 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2. Okay. So how do you permutate? So I will show by different color. See, that is 1 map onto 1, then again from this I have to go for here. So finally 1 map onto 1, 2 map onto 3, finally I go there. So 3 map onto 2. So here 3 map onto 2, I have to go there. 2 map onto 3. So finally so always you are tried 1, 2, 3 at the first row. Okay. So 1 map onto 1. So 1 map onto 1, then 1 map onto 1. 2 map onto 3, then 3 map onto 2. So finally 2 map onto 2. 3 map onto 2, 2 map onto 3, finally 3 map onto 3. This is nothing but my element E. So already E exists, so A square is not possible. So go for next other possible. Okay. So my first possibility, I fix 1, I rearrange 2, 3. Okay. So A square not possible because A square become E is already exist. So now I go for another permutation, say B. Already I fix 1. Now I am going to fix 2. Oh, now I am going to fix 2. So already 1 map onto 1, 3 map onto 3 is exist. That is nothing but my identity. Here I change it 1 map onto 3, 3 map onto 1. This is a new permutation. Then go for B square. That is 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, then 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Just square it, what do you get? So 1 map onto 3, 3 map onto 1, so 1 map onto 1. 2 map onto 2, 2 map onto 2, again 2 map onto 2. 3 map onto 1, 1 map onto 3, again I will get identity, so B square also not possible. Only possible E, A, B. Okay. Choose another permutation. So if you remember all the permutation is easy for examination point of view, but knowledge point of view, just I want to define in any manner. You can randomly you can pick one permutation. From the permutation, I can search the remaining permutation. Okay. Okay. Now I can choose some other C. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Here now I am going to fix 3. In first case I fix 1, the second case I fix 2, the third case I fix 3. 3 map onto 3. So one possible 1 map onto 1, 3, 2 map onto 2. There is nothing but identity element. So 2, 1. So now this is a new permutation. So now I can find 3 square. Directly I can write it. 1 map onto 2, 2 map onto 1. Finally 1 map onto 1. 2 map onto 1, 1 map onto 2. Finally I can 2 map onto 2. 3 map onto 3, again 3 map onto 3, so 3 map onto 3. So because see, This C 1 2 3 2 3 1, that is nothing but again I have to multiply 1 2 3 2 2 and 3. So in previous case similarly you can do it. C square also not possible. So I have 3 element, say E A, sorry, I have 4 element E A B C. Okay. Now you have to try to find the combination of themselves. So E into anything, that element. So no need to find E into A, E into B, E into C. So try to find A, B, B, C. Okay, try to find A, B, B, C, C, A. What's your A, B? What's your A first of all? 1, 2, 3. 1, 3, 2. This is A. What's your B? 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. Okay. There is a possibility of A, B. There is a possibility of A, B. So just 1 map onto 3, 3 map onto 2. So finally 1 map onto 2. 2 map onto 2, 2 map onto 3. Finally 2 map onto 3. 3 map onto 1, 1 map onto 1. So finally 3 map onto 1. This is a new permutation. AB is a new permutation. Up to now I found E, A, B, C and AB. There are 5 permutations. We have one more permutation. We have one more permutation. Say, just try to find AC. What is your AC? 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, then 1, 2, 3. What is your C? C means fixing 3. So 2, 1. So try to find the composition. So 1, 2, 3. 1 map onto 2. From right to left you have to come. 1 map onto 2, 2 map onto 3. So finally 1 map onto 3. Okay. Then 2 map onto 1, 1 map onto 1, finally 2 map onto 1. 3 map onto 3, 3 map onto 2, finally 3 map onto 2. This is another permutation. Say, this is a 6th permutation. There is no other permutations exist. Okay, try it. We have one more combination, that is BC. So try to write BC. B is nothing but 1, 2, 3. I can fix 2. Is correct. And C is nothing but I fixing 3. So fixing 3 means 2, 1. Okay, just try to find the composition. There is no place, only I cannot put the bracket. So 1 map onto 2. From right to left, 1 map onto 2, 2 map onto 2. So finally 1 map onto 2. Then 2 map onto 1, 1 map onto 3 exists. 3 map onto 3, 3 map onto 1. So finally 3 map onto 1. This already exists because 1, 2, 3 map onto 2, 3, 1. That is all. That is nothing but our AB. So my BC is nothing but my AB. So there is only 6 possible permutations or exist. Such a way that you have to choose your permutation. You see, sir, I confirm panla sir. So what I have to do? That means you have to first choose your identity element, then fix 1, rearranging 2, 3. Fix 2, rearranging 1, 3. Fix 3, rearranging 1, 2. So we have 4 permutations. For each and every permutation, just try to square it, cube it, and raise the power 4. Whenever you get E, stop the procedure. Okay. Then go for the next permutation. Such a way that here I explain the permutation A, E, A, B, E, A. After that I find A square, it's E. So there is no possible A square. Then I introduce B, then find B square. That is also E. There is no possible of B square. Then I introduce C. Just I find C square. C square is E. So there is no possible of C square. So up to this we have only E, A, B, C. Okay. Then go for the combination. Okay. So because 1, 2, 3 means I can fix 1, I can fix 2, I can fix 3. Okay. So there are only 3 possible. Okay. So now I have E, A, B, C. So now try to find multiplication of AB, multiplication of AC, multiplication of BC. Here, because this is a 3 elements, so I have only 6 permutation. Already I have 4 permutation. But AB, BC, CA, there are 3 permutation. That means one of the permutation repeats once again. So AB is possible, AC is possible, BC is nothing but AB. So I have 6 permutations. Okay, so in many way you can represent it. Otherwise, the easiest way is you have to remember all 6 permutation. Okay, then you have to labeling it. So your own way means your label is that's not a problem. In own way you have to give it. Okay. Wait, I am going to stop presenting here. See now, see my slide. Suppose if we define like this, my epsilon is 1 to there is epsilon is something but I didn't tell 1 map onto 1, 2 map onto 2, 3 map onto 3. My first permutations I define like this: 1 map onto 2, 2 map onto 3, 3 map onto 1. You have to find the alpha square. That is a different one. If you find alpha cube, it's become 1. You can try yourself. Okay. So the alpha cube is not possible. So go for another permutation. I fixing 1, I can interchange 3 and 2. So just you have to find b square. B square is nothing but e, so p square is not possible. So I have I have 3 different permutations, say alpha, alpha square, beta. So try to multiply alpha, beta, then alpha square beta. Okay, if you find alpha alpha square, because 3 permutation alpha beta is possible, alpha square beta possible. If you find alpha into alpha square, that is nothing but alpha cube is nothing but e. So finally I have 6 different permutation. In any way we can represent it, but if you choose the first, in any way you can represent. If you choose first one, you have to square it, you have to cube it. Wherever you get the identity, you have to stop it. The identity already exists, so that permutation is not possible. Here alpha cube is not possible because alpha cube is nothing but epsilon. So go for another permutation, another possible. Then square it, cube it. So whenever you get it, stop it. Suppose you have 3 different permutation. So stop to finding a new permutation. Then just multiply or composition. This is nothing but composition. Easily you can get it. Okay. So this is alpha. So finally here I define epsilon, alpha, alpha square, beta, alpha square, beta. Okay. Note that beta alpha not equal to alpha beta. Note that see, beta alpha not equal to alpha beta, but beta alpha represents some of the elements of in S3. Okay. So I every time I told that just using the back, whether it's right to left or left to right, you can use any one way, either right to left or left to right. Okay. So suppose I am going to find alpha, beta, and beta alpha, both are not equal. That means beta alpha is not equal to alpha beta, means beta alpha represents some other permutation. Beta alpha not representing the alpha beta permutation. That is our ultimate aim. Not ultimate aim, this is an important thing. So beta alpha not representing alpha beta, instead of representing some other permutation. That is the meaning. So Sn is always non-abelian when n is greater than or equal to 3. By using this, just at least non-abelian. Using this is another 8 mark problem. Prove that S is a non-abelian. This is an first up to the previous class. So wait 1 minute, I will complete it. So in previous class we seen lot of problem to show that the given set with binary operations group or abelian group. That is one set of problem. So that set is now I have a different set of problem. The before set of problem, the current set of problem is more important compared to the previous set of problem. So previous class, up to previous class, we seen many problems. We are going to prove group under the given binary operation. But this class, I'm going to prove a new set of problem. We are going to prove new set of problem, which is a group or abelian group or non-abelian group. This set of problem is more important compared to the previous set of problem. Okay. So thank you, students. Next class we will see the remaining problems. Okay. Thank you. Now you can leave the class.